so much for joining me today with today's talk of what is mindfulness and the medicine of presence, coming back home to ourselves. So I invite you right now to just close your eyes. Take a couple of just deep breaths. And just feeling yourself here in this moment. Not needing to change or fix anything. Not needing to be anywhere else or do anything. What if this moment was enough? Just being here was enough. So just take a couple of just deep breaths to yourself for a moment. Beautiful. All right, so mindfulness is the practice of coming back home to the present moment with curiosity and compassion. So where we can just simply arrive, not as something to control, but something to witness. And where the body breathes, the heart beats, life is here and it's already happening. So what is presence? Presence isn't something that we need to achieve. It's something that we return to. So kind of like imagine presence as the sun. And the clouds of emotions, thoughts, frustrations, the day just come and pass by. But presence is the sunshine behind it. It's always there. The sun's always shining. Okay? So why do we leave the moment? The nervous system's survival instinct pulls us into either past pain or pain that we're going through, or sometimes longing or clinging to something in the future. So, pain comes, situations come, and instead of them just coming into our present attention, present awareness, and going like a cloud, they come and the mind gets stuck on them, wanting to figure it out, think about it, be stuck in this pain, or being stuck in frustration, or just being stuck in general and what it is. And typically it's the mind attaching to something. Because normally if something happens, like all of a sudden a car curves out in front of us, like our body, we feel it, like the body feels it first. And it comes and goes within 90 seconds. But what happens is many times is our mind attaches a thought to it. And then we start to loop, we start to ruminate, and just keep going back and back and back again to the thought, rather than the present moment that maybe you're driving now and you're stopped at a red light. And the red light's green, but you're still thinking about that car that just came out of nowhere. So anyways, it's, trauma or just constant stimulation just trains our mind to stay on this constant alert. And of course, we want to be present when we are having pain, when we are frustrated. We don't want to try to fix that. We want to allow it. But we find ways of coming back to the body to be present, to stay grounded, and not to go down a rabbit trail of looping again or ruminating. Okay, we want to come back to the body. But let me come in with this real quick. So much of our suffering, it comes from living in the past, or it comes from reaching in the future that hasn't even arrived yet. Okay? But in the present moment, our present moment, the now, it never leaves us. It's a doorway to peace. It's not just a theory, but it's a direct experience. Okay, so we learn how to be the ocean as just emotions, thoughts, pain, grief, things come. The storms come and they balance and get stormy, cloudy, but then they pass and they go. But when we can bring spacious awareness to it, we learn how to become the ocean with this loving spacious awareness. So rather than, I'm sad, sadness is here and I can hold it because we are human, okay? We're not these like perfect Zen, I don't feel anything, because that would just be spiritually bypassing. Okay, the healing power of awareness is when we can slow down and meet ourselves right where we are. We begin to feel what's really present right now. The tension, the sadness, the joy. We feel it. We allow it to be here rather than trying to push it or fix it. And healing begins the moment you stop trying to fix. The healing begins when we start to bring this presence to what is here. Okay? Presence, it's not just mental, it's somatic. It's coming home to the body. So I want you to just do something with me right now. I want to invite you to just close your eyes again for just a brief moment. And I want you to just sense into the body for a moment. Feeling your hands, your feet, maybe yourself, your back touching the chair or sitting on the seat. Just grounding in this body, feeling any sensations you might be feeling in the body. Your body has always been telling you story. Mindfulness lets you hear it. So coming back to this space. So we don't have to figure anything out, okay? We don't have to transcend. We just want to notice the aliveness in our hands, the air on our face. So when we are stuck in thought or stuck in an emotion, a thought, something that's very heavy in the moment, the more we can come back to our body by taking a deep breath, by feeling the hands, or even just feeling the heartache or the frustration, and wherever it's showing up in the body, you're giving the body the presence that it needs. And essentially, that's what mindfulness is, recognizing that certain human experiences here, whether it's emotion, thoughts, grief, pain, allowing it to be here, not trying to push it away or fix it, giving it presence. Okay? And then when we can give it presence, even when it's hard, and even when you are dealing with the hardest grief, letting yourself be human and feel that grief, feel the pain, and just not trying to push it away. And there's ways of dealing with pain to, when it is too heavy to hold. We do want to learn how to pendulate between feeling into the pain and also pendulate into well-being, feeling back and forth, titrating. And sometimes we need resource. We need a therapist. We need a friend. We need to go outside and sit in the sun. But essentially, mindfulness is learning how to recognize what's here without trying to push it away. Okay, and giving it the presence that it needs. So I want to give you just a journal prompt that you can do or not. But I want you to just contemplate this question. When was the last time you truly felt at home in the body? What does your nervous system long to hear right now? What does your nervous system need to hear to be present with what's going on? And the other question is, if I could meet myself with compassion today, what would it look like? So write those questions down or just sit with them for a moment. One spiritual teacher, Eckhart Tolle, says, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of life. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Who am I then? The one who sees it. I love that. Because we learn how to see what's going on in our human experience from a witnessing place. So again, you are not stuck. I'm a sad person. No, sadness is here. I'm stressed, or I'm such a bad writer. No, stress is here. There's a feeling that's here that's making you feel like you are a bad writer or speaker in my circumstance. So I hope that helps, and just kind of a little idea of what is mindfulness. Essentially just learning to be with what is, with presence. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, this breath, and this moment. Thank you.